Greetings, minions. It is I, the Flaming Monocle, and once again you join me for another playthrough of an A game. This is Android John. Don't know quite what that's all about, but hey, I'm guessing this is Android John right here. This is the screen that you are introduced to the game with, so there we have it. All of the settings as, oh. Music's decided to stop and then start again with a very slow, low fade. Expert. Wonderful. As you can see, this is everything. So I'm guessing the very first thing we will need to do is select a level. I'm guessing that turns off the game. Resolution is what it is. Full screen, yes. Sound volume is what it is. Let's try the first level, shall we? It is 2070. A company specialized in robots has developed artificial intelligence AJ version 1.0. It is the first stable version since the beginning of this project. Without hesitation, the company launched its first trial of its operating system. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got an AI. Oh, controller? Maybe. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah. Just find myself my control pad. No, I don't want to be. Yes. It's got a picture of a control pad there. Oh, maybe it is just mouse. I don't know why there's a picture of a control pad there. So, we can. What is this? Okay, we can look around. Oh, it's a point and click. Well, as you can see, this is obviously a room that has been modeled on the opposite of what Henry Ford was famous for. On teleport A, begin overlap, other equals, this equals John. John location equals teleport B location. Cool. Let's compile that stuff then. Teleport A. Teleport B. Lucky us, look at that. Alright, so if we go to the console and type in teleport C, then let's change that to C. Let's get up here. Nice. Let's get out of here. This is an interesting perspective. I thought it was going to be first person. Alright, okay. Notice that big fanfare when we won then. Door B, wind zone, trigger. Trigger warning. What are we saying here? On trigger, begin overlap, other equals John. Door A, play animation. Door B, play animation. Oh. Okay. Let's get back to this. So the trigger is here. We're looking to get to the wind zone. We have a door B. Do you have anything else in here? Oh, we have a door A. All right, so hang on. Let's have, so it's obviously expecting us to code it ourselves. So on trigger begin overlap, other equals definitely is the same as John. John is me, obviously. On trigger end overlap, other equals John. So the help isn't giving you the information you need. Now, if you happen to understand what two equal signs next to each other means, it is effectively saying must be the same as John. But, oh, there goes the sound again. But if I take this and make that an exclamation point, that becomes is not equal to. And hopefully, oh, okay, hopefully that'll mean it won't trigger it at all. So we can just go to the, now the game has not said anything at all about having to code this yourself. Or maybe to, I mean, it's all very well saying, here's a game which you can play by coding it yourself as you go along and hacking your way through the game. That's great! If you're, you know, if your mind works in that way and you happen to have dabbled in that kind of thing yourself. Otherwise, what it means is you don't learn anything because you're forced, well, unless you keep alt-tabbing out of the game to force yourself to do things. Oh, hang on. So, it's, okay, once you're in here, you can't do anything, so you've got to, we'll have a look around, so. The wind zone is downstairs, platform B is down there, platform A is up here. There's the lift. Game update. If the lift in location Z is platform A is less than platform A, location Z, lift at offset Z equals 1. So you can do it, I suppose what you could do, that last one's not a great example because it means you've got to understand notation and stuff like this. You know there's a platform A and you know there's a, is there a platform B? No. There is a platform B. So you can do stuff like change platform A to platform B, let's say. See what that does on its own. Oh, bad code logic. Well, something was wrong and you've got to figure it out yourself. So if we go back and reset, I don't know what's happening with the music, by the way. You can change that to, instead of a less than, you could change it to a more than. But again, you've got to figure out what that means. So, if we go back, I'm guessing, so blah, 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 blah. Really, in this situation, we could just fire that as a 0. Get on the lift, and it's like, oh no, what am I doing here? Well, let's go back and try again, shall we? Let's change that to a 1. Or change that to a B. Ech. And it's like, I've got no idea what I'm doing. We want the lift to go down, so that's going to be minuses, yes? And we want it to stop when it gets to the same as platform B. So we've got, it's at platform A. Right, hang on a second. If lift location Z is less than platform A, yes, it needs to be B. And if it's more than, then lift at offset equals -1? Yes? Okay, well, I mean, I will say I did spend a little bit of trial and error off screen doing that. It was getting to the point where I was just going to go, sod it! Throw everything and just flip the tables and get out of here. Oh, that was tricky. What have we got here? Let's have a look in this room. So, block. We have a block. I expect it's going to want us to just walk through it. Let's see what the console says. On code reconstruct, block scale Z equals 5. So what if we just change that to a 0? Then that's obviously... Alright, we need a bit more than that then, so let's change that to a 1 then. See, that was a little easier. Whoops, didn't mean to reset it. As soon as you're next to one of these things, you have to... compile! If you stand next to the console too long, it just brings up the console again. This is ridiculous. It's a great concept. There's a lot of games like this out there. But the main thing is you want to teach people something from this. People don't code for fun. Well, unless you're one of those people that does code for fun. But I mean, people typically don't code for the enjoyment of figuring things out like that. Typically. But if you were using this as a teaching tool, then wonderful. But you do need to have some reference and a lookup library or something like that. Not giving the answers, but maybe explain what all of the variables do. So let's have a look. On code reconstruct stair rotation yaw equals 0. So, oh no, let's press 1. Oops, not 1 QD. What happened there? 1. All right, and then you're thinking, that's lateral degrees there. So let's change that to 180. Oh, well, there you go. I learned a thing. Wonderful. Okay. Music, though. This is a competent game. Why'd they have to go and do that to the music as well? All right, so wall block. And there's a sphere there. All right, don't quite know what that's about. Let's tap the console, see what it looks like. On code reconstruct. If sphere simulating physics equals false is the same as false, then sphere simulate physics equals false. So, seeing as that's the only variable we can reset, let's change it to true. Oh, lucky us. Look at that. And we can go to the wind zone, which we'll just watch as he meticulously makes his way up there. You don't even need to have a little dude on this one. I suppose you could just have it as a series of puzzles, which you didn't need a little guy walking around. But the wireframe kind of decision is nice, I suppose. All right, so camera. I'm guessing if he walks into the camera, it's game over. So let's turn it off, shall we? If camera raycast hit actor equals John, so in other words, if the ray hits this figure, the camera alarm enables. Otherwise, camera alarm disable. So in other words, if it doesn't see me, it's not going to do anything. If it does see me, it's going to enable it. So obviously, we could just have it so that he's never seen, or if he is seen, nothing happens. See, these ones are easier. That first one with like the exclamation point equals to is not equal to, which is not the same as mathematical notation. It's a different thing altogether. All right, so we have a trigger there. So when he hits the trigger, stuff's going to happen. But we can do it in multiple consoles, it seems. On trigger, A, begin overlap, other, equals John. Stare A, rotation roll is -90. All right, so it's gonna, as soon as I hit that trigger, I want to hit the trigger so I can demonstrate. I'm guessing at this point, the stairs are going to go out of the way. Yep, so what we need to do is stop that from happening. Let's reset, shall we? Stair A rotation roll equals 0. Now, is it additive or is it... I don't know, let's find out. Let's see what happens if we go to this other console. Alright, that's good. On trigger B, begin overlap. Stair B location, stairs... Okay, so this is moving the stairs. And on trigger C, begin overlap, location. So these are locations again, so... On trigger B, like, so when we go upstairs, we're going to need to go across to one of these. And we're going to need some stairs. So on trigger B, stair zone B needs to have that staircase, stair A put into that place. Oh no, we have stair B. Right. So on trigger C, overlap nothing. That way we can walk down. But then we're going to need to put all of them together. So what happens on trigger C? Stair B location equals stair B location. So we want stair B location to be stair zone A. So let's change stair, because this is trigger C, but we want that to be on A. Stair B location equals stair B location. Oh, wait. On trigger B, it'll move the stairs to there. Well, let's just see what happens, shall we? Let's do trigger B. Oh, hang on a second. He's going to need to go upstairs, isn't he? I really wish he would move. He's stuck now. He's stuck. Can I move you manually? Please? Alright, let's just get you to go to the wind zone, shall we? He's stuck. Why are you stuck? Why is he stuck? Stair A is fine. Well, music's killed itself again. You need to either alter the operations or conditions of accomplishing the operations. Alter the operations or the conditions of accomplishing the operations. Thanks. Thanks. This is helpful stuff. He doesn't move where you tell him to move to. There's nothing, there's no other manual triggers. I have to use these. And he stops. Alright, I'm the one who's getting triggered now. I don't understand when I need to be up here. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I think we're stuck. Alright, do you know what? Sod this! Sod it! Sod it all to hell! This one's going to take some editing, guys. Oh, it's going to take some editing. I am done with this. I really like the concept, but it's just a shame that the whole thing is absolute garbage to play. I could totally get behind these kinds of games and learn some stuff, but no. This is more of a test your knowledge than a learn along with video games, so I think with that we'll call it. So, thank you very much indeed for sticking with me on this one. There's the music again. The sooner we get out of this, the better. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I'm the Flaming Monocle. Do join me on Twitch as well, Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. Pacific time. Otherwise, I'll see you the next time I play a video game for your entertainment here on YouTube. Cheerio.